Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best training methods while you are on double XP weekend. So I'm going to be going over a variety of different methods for a variety of different skills. And basically, they're just some really good ideas to train on double XP weekends. So this guide should help you guys figure out some good things to do on double XP weekend if you're getting stuck or if you're trying to figure out what you want to do. Anyway guys, I really hope you do enjoy the video, and if you do, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more RuneScape 3 content, and let's get into it. So first off, one of the better methods of training combat on double XP weekend is Elite Dungeons 3 trash mob farming. So while doing Elite Dungeons 3 trash mob farming, basically you will be going through Elite Dungeons 3 up until the first boss, but you won't be fighting the first boss. You'll just reset the dungeon and kill the mobs over and over again. Doing this, you can actually make some pretty good money. The GP per hour is around 5 mil per hour right now, and the XP is normally around 1 million to 1.5 million combat XP per hour. And this isn't with double XP, so obviously you can get up to 3 million XP per hour doing this on double XP weekend, which is absolutely insane. You'll also get some dungeoneering XP as well, which is really nice since dungeoneering is a skill that a lot of players don't really enjoy. If you guys are interested in Elite Dungeons 3 trash mob farming, I will be linking a guide in the description down below where it talks about everything you need to know for it. Now moving on to the next really great training method on double XP weekend, it is core hunting, and this is for the divination skills. So first you'll want to go to the Memorial of Guthix and enter there. Now you will want to join a specific world. There is always a world where they're basically doing core hunting. You can join the Discord, and I'll link the link to that in the description down below. Basically what it is, it allows you to fill up your jars really easily because they have all of the plinths activated, and there's also a bunch of pulse cores going on as well. The XP is really good. It's around 300 or 400k XP per hour on double XP weekend, which is really great for divination. Highly recommend doing this for your divination training. Now moving on to the next training method, it's basically just doing Herblore on double XP weekend and using portable wells. And that would also go with all of the other skills. Make sure you are using the portables when you are training those skills. But Herblore is a really great skill to train on double XP weekend. It's a really expensive skill to train, so if you do train it on double XP weekend, you'll not only get twice the amount of XP, train your skill twice as fast, but you will also save a lot of money doing this. So if you guys are looking for something to do on double XP weekend, make sure you train a bit of Herblore. Just check out a Herblore training guide to see what the best potion is for you to make. Summoning is another really great skill to train on double XP weekend, probably the best skill to train, and that is because you not only save a ton of money doing this, and the XP per hour is insane since it is doubled, but you also save your charms as well. So you'll actually need half the amount of charms to get to a certain level, which is really, really nice because charms do take a long time to obtain. Summoning's basically only trained on double XP weekend, which is a bit of a problem in the game, but definitely do take advantage of your double XP weekend and make sure you do train summoning and basically just use all of the charms that you have. That, of course, if you don't have 99 summoning already. Another really great training method is making float sim pawnbrokers in your player-owned house, and this is for construction XP. It basically is the best way to train construction in the game. You'll just need some mahogany planks as well as your butler. You can get them to fetch the mahogany planks from your bank. This is a really click-intensive method. You will basically just be building these float sim pawnbrokers and then tearing them down, getting your butler to get some planks from the bank, and you'll just continue making more and more of them. But this is the best way to train construction, and you will get some really high XP rates on double XP weekend. Construction is a really nice skill to train on double XP weekend as well, since it is a really boring skill and very tedious, so you only have to spend half the amount of time training it. But you also will save a lot of money off of the mahogany planks that you will have to use. And again, another really great training method is making rune or broad arrows. You will want to find a portable Fletcher while you are doing this. just so it can save you some ingredients and you'll actually be able to make a few extra arrows. Now the thing about this method is that the broad arrowheads, they are really good XP, but they are untradeable, so you won't actually make your money back. Whereas the rune arrowheads, they do seem to be a bit cheaper, and the XP per hour is actually a bit better as well. So that is probably the one you should go with. You can get upwards of 1 mil XP per hour on double XP weekend doing this method. So it is a really, really great way to train fletching. And moving on to the next training method, basically it is for farming. So you will want to make sure that you do check your player-owned farm, because the XP is doubled here, and also make sure you are checking your trees and planting them, because these do give a lot of XP, and since the XP is doubled, it just gets even better. Now, another excellent way to trade farming on double XP weekend is using the Supreme Growth Potion. So depending on your farming level, you will want to buy a specific Supreme Growth Potion. I'm buying the Leafy Potions here since I do have about 102 farming, and I'm going to be instantly farming the dragon fruit trees. These give 5,000 XP normally, so on double XP it's going to give 10,000 every time you harvest, and it harvests it automatically. Normally it will take about 8 or 9 hours for this tree to actually grow. So these potions are extremely useful when training farming. You'll basically want to use it on the best crop that you can, the one that gives the most XP. So you'll have to figure that out depending on your farming level. But I highly recommend you guys do this. These potions cost about 1,000 beans in your player-owned farm, so they aren't really too expensive, and the XP per hour is insane on double XP weekend. Now moving on to the next training method, basically it is just make sure you do use your proteins. You can use your proteins on various different things. The protein logs actually do give the most XP per protein if you are training fire making. However, fire making is a pretty easy skill, so you may not want to use it on the protein logs. I will be linking a guide, a full protein pack guide, in the description down below. In that guide, I basically analyze which ones you might want to use your protein packs on, and I will sort of help you guys out in that decision. But overall, just make sure that you do use your proteins on double XP weekend, because the XP from these are insane, and it is pretty AFK, which is a nice break on double XP. Now moving on to the next method, we have using Wicked Hood teleports. Now these Wicked Hood teleports, they used to be a treasure hunter reward, so you might have some of them in your bank. Basically what they do, each token gives you 3 teleports in your Wicked Hood, and the Wicked Hood can teleport you directly to any of the altars. So this is a really quick way of training your rune crafting. Make sure you do have a preset when you are doing this and have the most essence you possibly can. So fill up all of your rune pouches, and also have the Abyssal Titan as well, so you can have some extra rune essence there. Then you can teleport directly to the ruins using the Wicked Hood. These Wicked Hood teleports, they are extremely useful, so if you do have some, it is a great time to use them on double XP, and you can also make some pretty good money off of this as well. My next sort of tip is make sure you are using your divine locations each day throughout the 10 days of double XP. These divine locations, they're really easy XP. Basically, you should just do them every day anyway, but on double XP, they obviously give you more XP. So it is a great time to make sure that you are doing these. You can find them on World 2 in Burthorpe. Usually there's a ton of them going down, but if not, you can use your own, and hopefully there will be some people around you helping you out, so you will gather some more resources and gain some more XP. Now, another point that I do want to mention is make sure you are using your Silverhawk boots as well. You can do this throughout double XP while you are scaling. It will give you some passive agility XP as well, and it's awesome to use on double XP weekend, since you will be able to level up your agility while you are skilling and training your other skills. And obviously, agility is one of the more boring skills in RuneScape 3, so having less time focused on that skill is always a good thing. So make sure you are using your Silverhawk boots on double XP as well. Now, the next training method or double XP tip that I do want to mention is the Invention blueprints. These Invention blueprints, you actually do get double XP when you do discover them. So if you aren't already maxed Invention, you can actually use an extreme Invention potion, and it will boost your level I believe 18 levels. Once your invention level is boosted, you will be able to discover a lot more invention blueprints. And obviously, as I said, all of these will give you double XP, so you can get some insane invention XP throughout double XP weekend if you do use this method. Now, another pretty good training method for prayer on double XP weekend is using cleansing crystals. This is the only way you can train prayer on double XP, at least the most efficient way. That is because the gilded altars, they don't actually give double XP. So this is the best way to train it on double XP weekend. That being said, this is a pretty AFK and chill way to train your prayer. However, it is a lot faster if you are using the gilded altar and you don't have to use your double XP time when you are doing that. So for that reason, I would recommend you guys not train prayer on double XP weekend. It is a lot better if you do just train regularly with the gilded altars, since they do give a ton of XP anyway. And lastly, I want to briefly talk about archaeology and the best way to train it on double XP weekend. So if you don't already know, you don't get double XP when you are restoring the artifacts. So for this reason, the best way to train it is by actually going and excavating and finding artifacts, because your precision rate is doubled. So that means you will be able to find artifacts twice as fast. Now, a really good way or a good idea to do this is to actually make sure you are finding the artifacts for the collections that give you tetracompass pieces. That is because these tetracompasses do give complete tomes, which do give a lot of XP. If you're at level 99 archaeology, for example, these tomes give you 45,000 XP per, and you will get 1 to 2 every time you do complete a tetracompass. So for this reason, it is a good idea to try and get some more of those collections done on double XP weekend, since you will be able to complete them twice as fast. And so anyway guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video and found it pretty helpful. As I mentioned in this guide, I will be linking some more videos in the description down below that can help you guys out and provide you with some further detail of some things that I mentioned in this video. Also, I'll link a few videos to some double XP tips that you guys can check out as well if you're interested in that. Anyway guys, I really hope you did enjoy the video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.